Alright, welcome back to Hogwarts Legality, where Maximillian is refusing to look at the camera for some reason. There we go. Last time we picked up the letters for Sirona and Ryan, and now we are going to head back to Hogwarts, because apparently Deke has something for us. So it'll just be a quick flight back. And I think he's in the room of requirement. So I have to get out of Hogsmeade so I can actually get on my broom. Oh, there's a field guide page right here.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade. How have I not gotten this page yet? The only all-wizarding village in Britain. Hogsmeade has been a favorite haunt of Fuck. Off to a strong start today of Hogwarts students. 3rd years and up for centuries. And we leveled up. Alright. Let's see what we have. That's the wrong button. Talents. Anything interesting in spells? Don't really use Descendo a whole lot, or Depulso. Levioso I do kind of use often, so that's one to consider. How about in here? We've gotten pretty much everything that we can / want to, because I don't really use Flipendo a whole lot. At least not yet I do. I don't feel like I really need extra potency. Yes, that's what I meant to say. Potency on my Wiggenweld. Protego expertise. Interesting. Basic casts on airborne enemies. That one I think will be good. Yeah, let's get this one. Basic casts on airborne enemies improve or contribute more to the ancient magic meter. And then next level, I think I will get the Levioso improvement so I can get more people up in the air. A lot of our spells do already send people airborne, so that will be useful regardless of the fact that we don't have that Levioso improvement yet. Can't really tell if the sun is rising or setting because I believe sunrise and set in this game is north and south, which is really weird. I think it's rising. It looks like a sunrise. But yeah, couldn't really tell you because I'm used to good old-fashioned east and west. Alright, let's make our way back to the room of requirement. Lighting is pretty on the castle, though, I will say. Is my anti-aliasing off, though? I'm noticing a lot of jaggies by the looks of it. Hold on, I'm going to check my settings. Well, it's showing it's still on in my settings, and it's also grayed out, so I can't change it for whatever reason. So, not sure what that's about. Guess I'm gonna have to deal with potential jaggies. Could also just be my imagination. Looks like somebody wants to talk around here. Are they below me, or did I just walk past them twice? That is a distinct possibility. I don't know who wants to talk with me. Okay, I'm not gonna spend all day looking for them. I can always come back later.
And a historian's uniform. It was brilliant.
Are you gonna say that every time I run past you? You look like you want a word with me. What do you want?
If I could have a moment of your time.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, third years aren't taught.
And you're a third year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
I was about to read these dialogue options even though I didn't do the first one for some reason. I need to remember this game has a voice protagonist.
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graphorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Well, I guess Deke could wait. So it's at the base of the tower, she said. Excuse me, I had a frog in my throat, apparently. So yes, I'm probably looking for something that requires me to cast Depulso to access. If it's going to be a hall for somebody who is famous for Depulso. Right. I'm not seeing anything special in my Revelio yet. Interesting that we didn't run into this place when we were doing our thorough sweep of the castle, although I say that. And it looks like I missed a chest over there. Alright, I think I didn't really know how to get to that one, actually. That's probably why I missed it. Okay, we're at the base now. Aha!
Depulso!
Alright, in I go.
This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana.
Those other students seemed very unfazed by that.
Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles.
Revelio.
Okay, and I'm seeing some things in the distance.
Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was.
Okay, there's a chest up there, although I suspect the loot is going to be rather disappointing. Because this game's loot does tend to be.
Depulso.
So I'm not going to bother getting it. Then again, it's very easy to get. Might as well.
I see. A switch resets everything. Good to know.
Although I say that, I think I already fucked it up. Nope, I'm good. Interestingly, it should have hit the wall by the looks of it, but it didn't. Yeah, it's a worse cloak. My instincts were correct. Right.
That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next.
I got her cape. All right. So it looks like we have to move these to make a set of stairs. Okay, it doesn't look like it's the right way around, but maybe I could still jump over it. let's try this. I should probably be using Depulso, but Accio seems to be working just fine. Yeah, there's more loot up there, but as I said, meh.
I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left.
Okay.
Depulso!
Oh, so that can't move there. Ah, of course, because there's a thing blocking it. Okay, so you could either be pulled or pushed. Let's pull first.
Accio!
Then push.
Depulso!
Yeah. Because that blocks it, and I believe I could just slot it right into there.
Accio!
Yep. Okay. Now do I have to hit that? Because that brings it back there, and then I can
Accio!
do that.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable.
Alright, why don't we take a look at it then? So headwear. We got her cap. We got her outfit, which is... Oh yeah, but when I launched the game, I got a bunch of this random shit. Don't really know why I didn't read through, because I was eager to get the recording started. Right, where's her outfit? Literally the one next to the one I was on when I paused. And then we also got her cape, which is this one. And let's get rid of the scarf. Yeah, it's really not me. But I suppose since she wants to see it, I'll at least wear it until I talk to her. I mean, maybe if I was into lighter colors, and maybe if I ditched the hat, but it's really not for me. I forgot to mute when popping my knuckles. You probably heard that. In case you haven't figured out by now, my joints and bones pop and creak like an old person despite not being very old. Just has always been that way. And now for anybody wondering how old I am, just 23.
Professor Black was terrible before he decided to cancel.
Weren't you? Oh, yeah, there you are.
Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
May you see it. Do your eyes only work when you're given permission? Well, look away, strange blind person.
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
Well, I'll take second favorite, I guess, and I'm gonna get out of this ridiculous getup. Alright, back in the old school attire. I'm going to have to, at some point, take a look at some of this new apparel I got for reasons. I actually, again, don't know why I got it, but that's besides the point. I'm going to have to take a look at them, because I got a lot of interesting stuff. I did get Ronan's outfit, which was a little weird. I'm not going to go around dressed as him. But I did get some other things amongst that. Let's see what Deke wants then.
Deke? Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Please close that.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Alright, well I think I'm ready to go now. Yeah.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good.
Okay, so
We have arrived.
capture some puffskeins then.
Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Okay, so I have to equip it then. I guess it can temporarily replace Flipendo. Oh, get back here.
To be difficult. I mean you no harm.
You got one!
I mean, I can understand them running away. I'm basically sucking them into a bag.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Yeah, they have no ways of knowing my intentions with them and their kin.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
I mean, couldn't you have just taken me again? Ah, well, it's not too far away. A quick flight on the broom. Ooh, there's some balloons that need popping. I shall do that on my way. Start on this side, so I don't have to turn back around when I'm done. Are there two different paths of balloons, or are these all one path? Okay, none behind me. Okay, two. Number 3. Four and 5. Hi, Deke.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
I imagine Arresto Momentum would also get the job done, but I'm not actually sure. I mean, that seems like an obvious answer. It was terrible. I don't really feel like making him live through that again, so I will just try to rescue the Jobberknoll then.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
If rescue is what we want to call it. We're basically poaching without actually intending on harming them. Ripping them away from their natural habitat and such.
Descendo!
Whoops. That was the wrong button. Yes, we're not intending to harm them, he says, before throwing a bird on the ground. There we go.
Everything's all right now.
Yeah, that wasn't on purpose, Deke. Case in point that maybe someone who's more qualified for this should be rescuing them, not me. Fuck.
I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Up the footpath. Okay. Well, who needs a footpath when you have a broom? Literally the laziest flight I've taken, but that's besides the point. Let me discover this flue flame before I talk to you. Hi.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I do. It's called cutscene. How did you come to be at Hogwarts, by the way?
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Deke's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Deke was the most fortunate one, as Deke was sent to Hogwarts. Deke's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a mooncalf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Oh, I guess I'm not getting a cutscene. I was expecting it to be like when I've talked to the groundskeeper Moon and it would skip time in a cutscene, but no, I have to actually wait. Get up from my good old floor nap. Alright, moon calves.
Levioso!
2 and 3. Now, I just want to...
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I want to test Arresto Momentum, see if that works.
Arresto Momentum!
It does. Okay. Okay, that makes it an option at least. Alright. Hi, Deke.
It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Yes, I'll be ready for that next time, because that's where I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.